literally tried to start this recording like 4 times, and the construction people just every time I hit record start beeping, and it's ridiculous. So we'll be right back. Hello friends. Okay, so the beeping has gone down to minimal. Hopefully this construction is really impeding on my productivity, let me tell you. So hopefully the construction noise don't distract you too much, because I really want to record this video and edit it and put it up all in the same day. Well, not put it up, but schedule it. So first of all, welcome to this video. So today's video is going to kind of be like a hodgepodge of week 2, because I definitely forgot to record week 2 reflections and week 3 and just some other like little things that I feel like I need to say. And yeah, so welcome to the second and third, well, I guess this is just going to be number 3 of Renae's recaps about grad school. So let's see, let's start. Oh, so I wanted to start with saying that my experiences are like mine. So like you probably won't have the same exact experiences that I'm having in grad school. You know, I feel like our experiences are made up of like a lot of different, very personal things, like personal identities and all that jazz. So like I wouldn't watch these videos and expect for your first year of clinical psychology to be the same way. Every program's different, every person is different, and it's not gonna be the same. And so I feel like me sharing my experiences is like one way for me to just be able to like go back and look back and be like, wow, I was so young and naive. But also to like give people an idea of what it's like for me, and just give people like a general idea of what it's going to be like, not saying that like this is exactly how your experience is going to be in your program. Hopefully that makes sense. And yeah, so the first video, this is so funny. So the first video, the first Renae's recap, I'm wearing this shirt, and this is the first time I've worn this shirt since then. And it's been about 5 weeks since then. No, wait. Yeah, it's been about 5 weeks, because I wore this, or maybe it's been about 4 weeks. Well, it's been about a month. And so I've been trying really hard to stick to my dress code. I like made up a dress code for myself for grad school. This is before I left Pitt. I decided that I felt like at Pitt I just wasn't dressing that well. I was dressing like really lazy, but I felt like at Hampton I was at least trying. So Hampton, I was really trying. There's like this culture at Hampton that's like, it is a fashion show. If you look crazy, people will call you out on it, and I think it's good in a way, as long as it's not like bullying. But I know that in Pittsburgh I did not dress like that. Like I always said to my mom, like, I do not dress like I went to Hampton, because like Hamptonians are known for like their sense of style or whatever. So I took a year off from just like, I guess, dressing well. And so now that I'm at SLU, I decided that like, I was like, I'm really gonna try and dress more professional, because like I feel like when I dress better, I feel better. I feel more professional. I feel like I'm about my business than when I'm wearing like jeans and a t-shirt. That's not to say that there's anything wrong with wearing jeans and a t-shirt. Like if that's what you're comfortable in, wear that. But I know for me, like it makes me feel good. Like when my hair is done, my nails done, I'm dressed nice, I look like my expectations of a grad student, and it makes me feel good. So I've been really doing really good. So Fridays are casual Fridays for me. So Monday through Thursday I dress like professional-ish, like business casual, dressy casual is what I would say those styles are. And then Fridays I'm going to dress casual, like jeans and just a nice shirt. And then I'm going to try to stick with like red lipstick Friday, but this Friday I didn't do it because when I woke up I felt like crap. Like I was so congested and like, I don't know, maybe it was like a sinus headache, because that's the only thing I can think about, but like all through here just hurt. But anyways, I'm gonna wear red lipstick later tonight, but whatever. So all that to say that I don't know, I feel like grad school, there's not like a set way to dress, and so I really want to dress better, and that was a goal of mine. I feel like I'm doing pretty good, but once the fall hits, it's gonna be like super good because I can wear boots and stuff, wear stockings, and like right now it's still like 90 billion degrees outside every day. So I just feel like I'm not, you know, maximizing my dressing. But that has nothing to do with any of this, but I just wanted to tell you guys that I don't know, I feel like it has made a difference for me dressing more professional. I don't know, it makes me feel better, so I mean, it might make you feel better in grad school too. So let's talk about week 2. So week 2 was, I would say, pretty good. So the first Monday was like Labor Day, so there was no school. And then I had classes Tuesday through Thursday, and then I had intake training Fridays. So typically I don't have classes on Fridays, but I am going to go to school every Friday. Hopefully like from 9 till about 3 or 4-ish, and do work, because when I'm in my apartment, I am not productive. And even if I don't go into school, my, what is this called, apartment complex has a library and has like a place where I can go study away from Nehemiah, away from my apartment, where I can be productive. Oh, but I don't know how the internet's gonna work in there. I have to think that through. But on Fridays, I'm planning on going to school. The knocking and whatever. So yeah, so Fridays, I do casual Fridays. So last week was pretty good. I did feel a bit flustered. Like, not that I just didn't know what was going on, it was just still so much information like at once, and I was like, oh my gosh, what am I supposed to be doing? Oh my gosh. Like, it was still like to the point where it was still very, very new, and I still hadn't gotten into my groove or whatever, I guess is what. Flustered might not be the right word, but I did feel very, I don't know, disoriented maybe. I don't know, I just felt like everything was like, what are we doing? Like, every class I felt like I just like come out of there and I'm like, I don't even know what I just learned. But I think being flustered is okay. I don't know what my expectations were going into the second week, or even just going into the program at all, like what my expectations were. And so I think just like, I don't know, I guess I thought it was gonna be like something, and then for it not to be like that something, it's like weird and disorienting a little bit. But I mean, I think it just takes time to learn a new school, learn a new program. Because I feel like I'm often like, wow, Pitt doesn't do it this way. Like, Pittsburgh is so different. And I think I need to stop doing that because it's taking away from this program's experiences. There are things I loved about Pittsburgh and being in Pitt's psychology program for the post-bac, but there are things that I really didn't like in Pittsburgh. And I think coming here, like being that like oh, Pittsburgh was so great, and then coming here and being like, oh, they don't do this like Pittsburgh, so it's less great, which isn't the case. Like, SLU is good in its own right, and SLU is cool in its own right, and there's things I love about this program already. I like how close it is. Like this, like everybody knows each other in the clinical program, and I feel like not just knows each other, but like they're involved in each other's lives, and I felt like that is so important to me. And even though I'm like super introverted and sometimes I don't want to go out, sometimes I want to just stay at home, that means a lot to me. They're like, oh, we're gonna go to Eckert's Farm, which I used to go to as a kid, and I'm so excited. And they're like, oh, we need to do a social event after prelims, and you know, all the first years, if y'all need help, like they have been so like helpful, and I really love that. That's not to say that Pitt doesn't do that, and all of that to say, the things that are going to occur here at SLU, I think I just need to appreciate them and be just like, this is great here, and I don't need to compare it to Pittsburgh because I'm never going back there. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully that makes sense. So now talking about week 3, week 3 has gone a lot better. I kind of really feel like I'm kind of, you know, getting my groove, you know, knowing the flow of things. I still am figuring out my schedule. So like I said, on Fridays I am gonna go into school and work, just because I think it'll be better for me to just stick to 5 days a week, and then the weekends just not work as much, or just do research work on that Fridays or whatever. And so yeah, I feel like I'm getting closer to getting into my groove. It's taken a long time, which, I mean, it's not that long. It's only what, week 3, next week is week 4, and like I have 4 or 5 years here, so it's not taking that long. But I don't know, I guess I expected to be, I don't know, adjusted the first week, and I just now feel like, okay, I'm getting really adjusted now, which is great, and I'm really happy about it. And I feel like the stuff I'm learning, I'm getting it, and if I'm not getting it, I'm not afraid to ask questions. I mean, some of you who know me from Hampton know that I'm not afraid to ask questions, but I didn't want to ask questions and people be like, why didn't she know that? Or like I feel like here there's like this really good culture of like, there are no dumb questions, and if you don't know something, we will make sure that you know it. And I really like that, and that's how I felt at Hampton. At Pitt, I felt like I didn't really ask that many questions at all, but neither here nor there. I feel like it's been good. Like, I feel like I'm getting it, I'm learning it, and yeah, it's been a pretty good. Sorry, this girl outside my window, I can see like there's another apartment complex. She has these little dogs, and then the construction worker was driving by, so she had to run and scoop up the dog. It's neither here nor there. But I do feel a lot better about the program. I just feel like the transition time is ending, and so now I'm like really in the swing of things. I'm, you know, developing my research questions for my thesis, and just I feel like it's going good. I'm pretty happy about it. Yeah, I'm trying to think what else I wanted to say. I don't think that was it. I wrote down that it's a lot better. I'm still figuring things out slowly but surely, but I feel very, very confident. And not confident like I know everything, but confident in that I will learn everything that I need to know to go forward. We're starting to do some stuff like in the clinic and starting to learn about therapy cases, and it is so amazing. Like, I'm like, wow, I'm really doing this, and I'm so excited about it. Like every day I walk home and I'm like reflecting, and I'm like, wow, like this is really what I wanted to do. And what I like about this program is it's not like super clinically focused, but they put a lot of emphasis on like making sure that you are like the best clinician out there. And it's not like your research and your clinic work compete, they're like coinciding, and it's so great. And so just learning about some cases, we're learning about measures. It's kind of like foundational things, but I think it's going great. And yeah, I really like my cohort. They're great. They're very social people. My friend was like, you need to add in some drama stuff, but I don't have any drama to add. I think things are going really great. We're going to happy hour tonight, so I might insert some pictures here, I might not. We'll see what happens. Well, if I don't insert pictures of the cohort, I will insert pictures of food, because I know I'm gonna eat there because it's gonna be my dinner. These trucks are about to collide. But yeah, I will definitely take pictures of food, and I will insert that right here. Well, insert it, like I'm gonna take pictures of food, and if my cohort is okay with being in these pictures, I'll insert them here too. And yeah, so that's pretty much it. Hopefully, I don't know if I should do like bi-weekly check-ins. I just don't know what people want to see, if people want to hear weekly what I'm going through or not. So yeah, if you could let me know in the comments, that would be like great. I'm also going to record probably tomorrow. I'm going to record what's in my school bag. I just got a new computer. Look, you guys, I got a new MacBook, and so I'm so excited about it. I had an old 2012 MacBook, and it was just, it works perfectly, but it's a little slow, and I was just like, it's time for an upgrade. I deserve a new computer. And so my cohort was like really influential in that decision, because they're like, do it, Tanisha, just do it. And that I'm like, yeah, I should do it. It took me a few weeks to like, I was hemming and hawing on it, but I eventually got it and I'm super in love with it. And I like having both computers, honestly, so we'll see. My mom wants my old computer. This is going off on a tangent, so if you're interested in like knowing about my mom wanting my computer, cool. But if you're not, I'm sorry. I'm gonna end this video here. This video has become super long, but I guess it's because I had a lot to talk about. Hopefully it all makes sense. And yeah, so I will see you guys in the next video. I'm not exactly sure. Well, the next video for sure is going to be a what's in my school bag, but I don't think that's going to come out on a Monday because Mondays are reserved for these. So I think it'll be probably Friday or whatever. And so yeah, so that's pretty much it. Be sure to follow me on my social medias. I'll insert it down here somewhere. And be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Share with your friends if you know somebody who wants to go into clinical psychology and wants to talk to somebody about their first year experience. Comment them, tell them about my videos, or tell them to hit me up on social media. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So I'll talk to you guys later. Peace, and I love you all so much. Bye.